What's up, guys? You guys know that I love movies, but I want to talk today about my other love, which is music. And I don't really get to talk a lot about music, and not for any particular reason, like I feel like I can't talk about it. It's just one of those things that I don't really talk about. So I figured I'd do like a video, kind of telling you guys about some bands and stuff that I like, and kinds of music and stuff that I like. I started a video a little bit ago, but unfortunately I forgot to delete some entries and it ended up getting cut off. So I'm going to tell you about some bands and stuff that I like, and artists and stuff that I enjoy. So AWOL Nation, Run, they're kind of a alternative rock kind of band. This is I believe their second album, but they're kind of like an alternative rock kind of band that I like pretty well. They're not like my favorite band, but they're a little. This is a little harder edged kind of album than their first one, like lyric wise and stuff like that. But it is a fun one. It is a fun album. If you like kind of like alternative rock and stuff like that, you should check out AWOL Nation, Run. They're a pretty good band. Megalithic Symphony is their first album. This is I believe this is their second album, and they have a third album that recently came out. And then we got Busta Rhymes, which is one of my favorite rappers. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I don't know if I've ever talked about Busta Rhymes or not before, but he's probably one of my favorite rappers. There's the side. This is this Extinct? Yeah, this is Extinction Level Event is the name of that one. And then we got Boys to Men, which I don't know. I think somebody actually gave me this one. This is kind of a classic R&B kind of group from back in the 90s. It's got some good songs on it though. It's got The End of the Road. I think it's got The End of the Road. End of the Road. Where is The End of the Road? Well, no, it's got On Bended Knee on it. This is their second album. So that I guess End of the Road's not on that one, but On Bended Knee's good. Then we got I love the front of this one. This is kind of a alternative rock kind of band that I like. This is We Are Scientists, and I don't know why, but that reminds me of it's called With Love and Squalor. The name of this band reminds me of Ghostbusters, because it's like, back off, man, I'm a scientist. I don't know why that reminds me of Ghostbusters, but there's the back. They're all I love the front of this and the back of this. It's the most silly looking cover and back of any kind of CD I've ever seen. Just guys holding cats. And then we got Fastball, which I really like them a lot. I really like Fastball a lot. This is their, I believe, their second album. It's called Make Your Mama Proud, and they're kind of a pop rock alternative kind of band. They're kind of a fun one though. Yeah, this is their second album. There's actually a song in here that they used in Varsity Blues as well, in the film Varsity Blues. There's the side. Sorry, I have this on Solarized, so it might look a little bit different than usual. But this is a really cool album. And then we got that Kanye West one. That was one somebody gave me. I do not just own Kanye West CDs. He's not my favorite thing. This is a kind of a hard rock kind of band, kind of like, I don't really know how to describe them. They're more like harder, kind of like industrial kind of rock, I think, in a way. Mindless Self-Indulgence. They're a weird band, but they're kind of funny in a way. Like they're kind of a funny like band like that. And then we got let's see, what else do we got? We got Lovin' Spoonful. This one's kind of taking you back to like the 60s or whatever, if you like 60s kind of music. I've always liked the Lovin' Spoonful. This is the best of the Lovin' Spoonful, so it's got 14 songs on it. It's a pretty good album. It's kind of mastered weird though, because the first couple songs, the way they master it, the sound's kind of low, but then it kind of picks up kind of as the CD goes along. I don't know, they kind of mastered it in like a weird way. Let's go through these ones here and see which ones I have. Let's see. Chris Isaak. Now that's like a Chris Isaak Christmas one. I think my mom bought me that one. We got Billy Dean, which is he's a country singer. I have a few country CDs. The Mavericks. The Maverick, is this What a Crying Shame? No, that's From Hell to Paradise. And then we got Motion City Soundtrack. They're kind of a pop alternative kind of band. I really like them a lot. This is My Dinosaur Life is the name of this album. Then we got Filter, which takes me back to the 90s, around that time. Now this is not their best album, but it's a pretty good album. It's called The Amalgamate. It's got some songs on it that I like. You Walk Away is good. American Cliché is pretty good. There's one song called My Long Walk to Jail. I really like that one. So I Quit's a pretty good one. I think I believe this was their third album, Filter's third album. Then we got The Uninvited. They're kind of a pop rock, kind of like funny kind of band. Their songs are more humorous than anything else, though. There's a song I like on here called What God Said, and it's basically just saying, this is what God told me to do, just kind of random acts of kindness, not necessarily anything. It's like, God told me nothing special or whatever. It's kind of funny. Then we got Queen, Greatest Hits, but I'm missing one of these CDs got thrown away or something. So I only have disc 2. I don't have disc 1. And disc 1 has the best songs on it. Now there are some good ones on disc 2. They're just not as many as disc 1. Let's see. And hopefully this doesn't cut off, guys. If it does, I apologize. Here's Space Hog. They're kind of an alternative rock one that I really like. Sadly not together anymore. They broke up after that album. The Hogacy was their last album. Then I own a couple of these Let It Rock CDs and Rock On! I own a couple of these albums. These are kind of just greatest hits from that year. Just some of the ones that were kind of top of the charts at that particular time. Toto, Hall & Oates, Tommy Two-Tone. 8675309. No. And let's see, Take a Bite Out of Rhyme. That's kind of a funny one. And then I got this Ray Charles CD. I didn't buy this one though. I think my uncle gave me this one. He was getting rid of like some of his old CDs, and I like some of the songs on here. Actually, one of the songs on here is they used in the film Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, so it's kind of funny. A classic scene with John Candy. When he's driving down the road, he's playing the Mess Around on the radio. Let's see. Color Me Bad. That's another one I think somebody gave me. I didn't actually buy this one. I think somebody actually got me. Remember the I Wanna Sex You Up? I Adore Me More. I think that was another one. Then there's like a remix of that one, Color Me Bad. You're the One I Wanna Love. I own a love. Heartbreaker, All for Love. There's actually a song called Color Me Bad too on there. Let's see. I'm trying to find some of my other CDs. Now this is far from all of my CDs. There's some more over here. I've also recently gotten into REM. I mean, I've always kind of liked them somewhat, but I've recently started buying some of their albums. Let's see. Local H, Fat Boy Slim. I like him pretty well. He's kind of a dance, kind of like instrumental kind of thing. Let's see. Local H, I like them a lot. Actually saw them live years ago. Let's see. Noriega, the J. Gales Band. That's not like a best of, but it's a pretty good one. It's got Centerfold and a couple of other good ones on it. It's got Love Stinks. Yeah, yeah. It's got a couple good songs on it. Citizen King, there's another Motion City soundtrack one. I really like them a lot. Theory of a Dead Man. This is probably one of my oldest like rap ones that I have. Mace, which is a really early one that I bought long ago. And it's still in pretty good condition though. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I bought this like back in 1998 or 97. Is how long I've had that fucking CD. And I didn't rebuy it. This is like the original CD that I bought, like from that time. I didn't like some of these rap ones and stuff I rebuy, but this is an original one that I bought like back in the day. And Mace didn't have a whole lot of CDs. I think he only had like 2 or 3 albums. He didn't have very many. He had one called Welcome Back, which was kind of like somewhat of a spiritual one that he did, wherever he decided to kind of drop the cussing and stuff like that and kind of have more, which I thought was pretty cool. But this is and then he had another album after this one. I forget what the name of his second album is though. Let's see. Noriega, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now that's the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack. Rough Riders. This is kind of an older rap one that I got. Called the Rough Riders. It's kind of got some of the ones around the time Busta Rhymes came out and stuff like that. It's a pretty good CD. It's got some some team ups with different rappers and stuff like that. Rappers that I don't really think are around anymore. And I'm not a real heavy into rap, but I do like some rap artists. I like a lot of early 80s rap better than a lot of the recent stuff. I'm not real big into the recent rap and that kind of thing. Let's see. But those are just, I have a lot more CDs. These are just some of the ones that that I've accumulated over the years. Speaking of Filter, here's another Filter CD. There's Title of Record. That's actually their second album, Title of Record. There's the back of it. This one's got Take My Picture, Take a Picture, I think is the name of it. It's called Title of Record. It's 'cause I was like, I wonder if Filter was just thinking, we can't think of a name, so let's just call it Title of Record. But I think it's more of like a joke than anything else. This is a pretty good album, though. This is their second album. Their first one, of course, is Short Bus. I think the Amalgamate is their third one, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm missing like one of the Filter albums. I think I have most of their other ones, though. But those are just some of the CDs I have. I want to do some other videos kind of showcasing some more music stuff and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just kind of wanted to do a video kind of showing you some artists and stuff that I like, some CDs and just some music things that I like. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to do some more of these in the future and more to come.